Hi, so you're thinking of moving to booming Tomball, Texas. Well, in this video, I'm going to take you around Tomball via Google Maps, and we're going to do a deep dive into it and see where it's located in proximity to Houston, Woodlands, surrounding areas, and what's going on in Tomball. My name's Donna Sitton. If you stick around to the end, I'll show you a hot tip on the airport. If this is your first time to my channel, then please hit the subscribe and notifications button if you'd like to receive some updates on Houston and what's going on. Let's look at life in Tomball. Welcome to Tomball. This is the map. You can see it's accessible by 249.99. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here so that you can see where it is in relationship to Houston. So down here you have Houston. Over here's the airport, the plane. Tomball's here, Woodlands is there, Conroe's up here, 290 is over here, 249. This is the Beltway, this is 610. So you can see in relationship to everything where it is. Now we're going to go back into Tomball and kind of show you what's around it. So 2920 runs through Tomball. So this right here is 2920, and it cuts right through the heart of Tomball. It becomes Main Street right here, right? And then it connects back here to 99. Now this little airport, it's not IAH or Houston Intercontinental. That is Hooks Airport, little private airport. So you're close to a little private airport too, which is nice. We go back here to the population of the city proper. Tomball is about 15,000, projected to go to 20, but unincorporated Tomball, which spans both Harris County and Montgomery County. So you have surrounding that area unincorporated Tomball, which goes all the way down here to North Point, goes all the way out here to the Woodlands. They're all zoned to Tomball ISD School. So really, you have about 100,000 people in those zones. And that's important because when you have a community of about 100,000 people, 75 to 100, you're going to have everything you need to live your everyday life in that community. And that's what Tomball has. It's this sweet little downtown, homey feeling, Main Street city or town with a Costco newly built. It's got Lowe's, it's got Target, it's got Academy. It has everything you want for your everyday living incorporated down here. Now let's zoom in and take a look at what this little Main Street here is wonderful. It's known for restaurants, boutique shopping. So it's got these little food trucks around a little park-like setting. It's got high-end little restaurants that are great. You got to make a reservation for those because they do book up. It's got a little wine type of restaurant that plays music, serves wine, has appetizers. So if you just want kind of a nice date night, Tomball is a great place to go. If you want to hang out with friends, it's a great place to go. There's the downtown park there, the depot. Down in that park is where you have kind of the center of activity. You have markets every weekend. You have the German Fest, which brings in about 50,000 people a year to Tomball. It has the Christmas festival, which does the same, brings in a lot of people. Christmas shops, fairs, all of that. So it's very sweet. It's known for it. Now, on Main Street, you have parades, and who doesn't love a parade in a small town? It's picture perfect there. So down Cherry Street, you have St. Anne Catholic School. Over here, you have a Lutheran high school. Off of Main Street, you've got another Christian private school here. So if you're looking for private schools, they exist here as well. Beautiful, beautiful layout. Now, as far as communities that you might consider in this area, and it's about $350,000 median house price in Tomball, but you have homes going all the way up into the millions because it does back up here to Woodlands. I sold my house down here on this side. It was on 2 acres in an unincorporated area, unrestricted zone to Tomball. That was a $1.4 million home. And then you have other homes out in these areas that are on maybe acreage. So you can get acreage, you can get small community, you can get gated community, you can get established communities, you can get newer construction. So Tomball kind of has it all. Now, Tomball's booming. Why is Tomball booming? Because it didn't used to have 99. That's only opened up in the last few years. 249 burst through here. It did not go all the way through up to Magnolia. It's now going all the way up to Magnolia. So it's this wonderful accessibility that it didn't have before. It's got, like I said, great schools, and it's close to the Exxon Energy Corridor. The Exxon Energy Corridor is over here, right off of 99. See it right here, the Houston campus, Exxon campus. So you hop on 249 here and you come down to 99 and just cut on over, and you are about 20 minutes to the Exxon campus right here. I mean, you take this little road here to get there actually, but oh my goodness, it's just convenient now to the Woodlands, to get to the Woodlands Mall for beautiful shopping, for great meals, for anything. And then you head over here the same way. So you're looking at like a half hour to get to the Woodlands Mall. So it's a great alternative to the Woodlands. People who don't maybe care for the restrictions of the Woodlands, it's hard not to like the Woodlands. But there are people who prefer not to be in the Woodlands, maybe the taxes, just the environment's different. They want something a little more rural kind of feeling. They come over to Tomball, but they still have access to the Woodlands. So it's kind of the best of both worlds here. Now, in relationship to everything else, let's take a look. So now you look at where we are, and if you want to get down to downtown Houston from Tomball, we're going to simply go here and draw here. Now 249, this is 249, and you can see 249 comes past this right here is the Beltway 8, or Beltway as they call it, but 249 comes past the Beltway, and it looks like you could just cut this section off by joining over here. But the problem is this is not highway, this is surface street. So you do not want to go that way. So you would hop on here and you would come down 249 to the Beltway. You take Beltway east over to 45 and then down in. Now, if you want to get over here to the energy corridor, you would simply do the same thing, take 249 down. Then instead of going east on the Beltway, you come west on the Beltway until you hit here the energy corridor. You can also take 290 in if you need to get over here to this area of Houston. You would take this segment over, or you would take I-10 over. As you can see, you have many options to getting in here to downtown, and depending on where you live and where you work, you would obviously take your route that you find most convenient. This is also a toll road here that runs through. That is an easy way to beat traffic if you're coming to the Woodlands or over to Tomball, but then you're toll road all the way. So if you don't mind tolls, that's a great option. Or if you're in a hurry, like you've got to get your kid to an event and you're downtown, you got to get your kid up to the Woodlands in a hurry, that's the way to go, is this little toll road right here. So now that we've covered that, let's look at, if you want to get over to Conroe, you do the same thing. You just hop over this way and jut up. You can take these back roads too. They're very pretty drives, so still really nice ways to go. And Conroe, Lake Conroe has a lot to do boating. It's a big lake, as you can see up here. Lots to do. So Burroughs Park is over here. It's got parks. I mean, some of these parks over here are absolutely beautiful. On this side of town, below 99, around where I am, down by North Point, oh my goodness, all these trails connect, like miles and miles of trails that you could bike or walk, and really nice. So you have this, you've got a lot of these communities have catch and release fishing. So you have the best of both worlds here. I know the park put in some pickleball courts, so fun stuff, things to do. You're not going to be lacking in any of those areas. Now, let's cover some neighborhoods. Like I said, you'd want to be in Creekside. You can be over here. There's lots of areas over here that are nice. You have Altura, you have up here, Wood Trace is nice. You have south of 99 over here. You have the North Point area. This is where I am. I'm down in this North Point area over here. You have Lakewood Grove, you have Lakewood Forest, all of that over here. So lots of things to do. So if you're a golfer, you have a High Meadows Ranch. You have the Woodlands. Over here, you've got, as you see, Carlton Woods. You have some other Augusta Pines. Augusta Pines right there by Creekside, very close by. So lots of options to golf for golf. Very beautiful courses. If you want high-end golfing or moderate, it's all here. So that is Tomball, a little bit about the history of Tomball. It was originally a railroad town, and it's named for Thomas Henry Ball, who was a senator, or a congressman rather, who was instrumental in bringing the railroad to Tomball, which is why down here in the park, Depot Park, is sweet. It's just really cute. And it's got a train over here, a little train museum. So honestly, if you want a sweet hometown feel, Tomball's the place to be. And if you have any questions, if you want me to cover something, give me a shout. I'll be happy to. I guess one last thing I will cover. There is a lot of new construction around this downtown area, up in this area, north of downtown, down in this area here, south of downtown, the hospital. So, we have a medical center here that's very nice. So in this medical center, right in here in this Tomball Medical Center, you're going to find that you have some homes around there. So all of this is very walkable. Anything else, you're going to be driving into here and checking things out. They're just cute restaurants, Everbelly's. There's some, like I said, restaurants. At night, it's a sweet place. Okay, so the Tomball football stadium's over here off 99. It is gorgeous. It's a brand new facility, a few years old, and it's designed for the Tomball ISD to host their football games there. State of the art. It is magnificent. So that's another draw here. As far as lifestyle goes, it's just sweet. We have a lot of retirees here. We have people 25. Actually, our younger demographic is growing. Again, I'm sure it's because of Tomball there being in such close relationship to the Woodlands, and these people who grew up maybe in the Woodlands, who can't afford the Woodlands, who still love it and or work at Exxon. They have a more affordable housing solution here. And that is a big factor here when you're home shopping, are the property taxes. It's definitely something to consider when you're looking at a home. It's one of your larger expenses. Where is Tomball in relationship to the airport? So right down here is the airport. So to get to the airport, you would simply take 249. Now for us, we're south of 99. So we come down here, 249, and we go over, and we take the beltway over here to Hardy and then come in this way to the airport. You could always come up here, go 99 and come down 45, or come down, go over 99 actually and come down Hardy Toll Road. That's the better route to come down through here. Okay, now the big tip I have for you, let's clear all this stuff out. And when it comes to the airport, and you're dropping people with all the construction that is going on at the airport right now, the airport's expanding, it's a mess. So what we do is when we get to the airport, instead of dropping off at Terminal C, because that's the one that's so difficult to get to, and it's also where most of the flights fly out of, we come over here to the Marriott Hotel. It's right in here. And so you just come in here. So you just go into that hotel, drop them, and then you hit right out. You don't have to go through all of the terminal traffic. And you don't risk missing flights. If you're running tight on a flight, if you aren't sure what traffic's going to be, then do this. I mean, you will be so thankful you did. Anyway, that's my hot tip.
Okay, so that wraps up our tour of Tomball, Texas. I hope it was helpful, informative, gave you at least some idea of the proximity, which was the goal, to what's around Tomball and the surrounding areas, and maybe gave you a little look into the vibe of Tomball, and just helps you make a more informed decision on whether you'd want to call this place home. But either way, whether you're looking to move in the next 9 or 90 days, I'd love to hear from you. Reach out to me via text, email, call me. It's, I get calls from people like you all the time looking to move here, and I'd love to help you with your move and make it as smooth as possible. All right, take care for now. Bye.